things.
He's alright. He just jumped.
This is one of those things where my wife says, Marty, not everybody thinks like you do. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I respect her opinion. Okay, so...
Wait, disclaimer, the qualification status, I had a call today. No, just so you know, and I hate to interrupt you, but when you get to the point of your stars getting up high enough, because I'm qualifying for 4-star, they took it off today because you have to have 100 personal volume points, and I had 90. So because I didn't have the 10, it'll come back on tomorrow, but just something as silly as that. So when you start upping your rank, call Coach Relations, they're so phenomenal, and just ask them, can you review with me real quick again what my qualifications are to make sure that I stay on track? Because for those 10 points, he's like, oh, we took it off today, but... So I ordered joint support, big deal, but, okay.
So scroll down, and let's see how many new... Okay, you have 5 new customers, so click on that. And let's see, how many are... Hopefully you have some restricted and some not.
Of course.
That's usually par for the course, right?
Sorry, she's slow.
I don't even know what that means. Like, what that... Restricted meaning access to their email address, right? What?
Right, but I'm going to show you how to get their email address here in a second. So, okay, so some over here are restricted and some are not. It really doesn't matter. Everyone by now should have a template email that they send out to their new clients, right? Everyone's sending that out, introducing yourself, telling them how you can help them and whatever, however you want to word it. That should be the first thing that you do. The only way at this point to email Rachel and to email Aaron is by clicking on Send Bulk Email. By clicking on Send Bulk Email.
Can you do e-card too, though? I thought you could do e-card.
You can do e-card.
E-card works.
But I prefer doing it this way, and I'll show you why. Yeah. Okay, so let's uncheck all of them. And we'll click on Rachel, since she's one of the ones who's restricted. And then click here to compose. Have you already emailed Rachel?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
It showed up. How funny.
This one said it was restricted, and then it actually showed up. Go figure. Lots of different things we can do with that, I'll tell you in a minute. Most of the time, though, when they're restricted, you're going to have some like funky restricted email, whatever, and you don't know how to contact them. If you go ahead and send your email, click Save, and then after, click Save a...
Should I save it first and then send it, or
if you save a copy to your
If you save a copy, now go down here and click on save. Click on that box right there where it says you want to add them to your address book, or not.
I didn't touch anything. It's just read it.
Okay, there you go.
Click on the gray box
Select
above.
So this one over here.
Address book.
Yeah.
And then you're going to add to address book.
Yay!
I won't take the time to show it all to you, but if that person's email had not come up, the Yahoo address or whatever it was, the next time you go in, you can compose an email, and she starts to type in Rachel. At that point, every single time, their real email, will populate in the to field. Every single time. Some benefits to that are you can go and find out a little bit about them, see if they're on Facebook. Now, I would caution you to use your best judgment on there, but for me, if I could at least find out if I'm talking to someone named Chris, if it's a guy or a girl, you know, if there's a picture and it looks like an older gentleman or lady, then I might change my email that I sent to them. I might cater it a little bit more to, say, someone who is 20 years old. Just a note. So that's one way to find out who it is that you're going to be working with, and you know, draft a appropriate email to them. All right, so let's go back to the slide. Yeah. So that's why I say it doesn't matter. Use a template email so you don't have to type the same thing all over again, because that gets old really fast. And when they say the fortune's in the follow-up, it really is in the follow-up. Just because someone doesn't respond back to your email the first time you send it out, doesn't mean they never will. At the beginning of summer, I went back and I looked up every single Beachbody referral that I'd received since January, when I went Emerald. And I emailed them again. And of the, I don't know how many people that was, it was a lot. But it was a quick, same line to everybody, hey, just following up with you to see how things are going, something like that. I would say probably 50% of the people emailed me back. And it had been, in some cases, it had been 5 months. So it's not that people don't want to talk to you or want to blow you off. That's just a matter of being what I like to call pleasantly persistent. And so had I not done that, I would have missed out on a bunch of new retail sales. So follow up with people. Yeah, no response. That's how to be pleasantly persistent. And then the next one we're going to talk about is turning clients into coaches. And this one I kind of gotten good at in the last couple of weeks, and helping people to persuade people to become coaches once they become my client. Okay. What I've found is it really truly is all about relationships. You've got to help people feel like you are invested in them, that you care, that you genuinely care, and that you want to show them, if nothing else, how to save money on the stuff that they already want to buy. In most cases, it's Shakeology. Anyone who's on Shakeology is your perfect candidate to become a coach. Because you can show them right off the bat, hey, look, and you can just go to my Dropbox if you want to get that thing. You can show them how they can save more than $30 a month. And if they don't want to do anything more than that, that's okay. Everyone's going to have some coaches like that just want to have a discount for the business. So what's the next one? Build with 10 years down the road in mind. And I say that because not everybody who becomes your client should you want to be your coach. Let me repeat. Take a breath.
Yeah.
Not everybody who is your client should be your coach, nor should you want them to be your coach.
Brian.
Yeah, no kidding.
If someone at work starts, having inappropriate conversations with me, something like that, a woman, and wants to, at my boot camp or something like that, and might even be willing to sign up to be a coach, that's not someone who I would want to go partner and open up a Subway with, right? That's not wise for me and my long-term goals. So neither should it be wise for you if you know someone is just going to make your life be something. I don't know. You figure out what that something is. So it's not worth it. So not every client should be a coach. Next slide. Almost done. Ownership. All right. Earlier I said build to get to diamond, and then lead to get to the stars. That's what I'm seeing I'm going to have to do, because how do you get to be one-star diamond? Not by adding oodles and noodles of coaches, right? No, it's by helping one of your coaches to go up and reach diamond themselves. So it's going to be about leading for me from here on out. Build with longevity in mind, not short-term gain. If you always think about what your paycheck's going to be this week, you're going to drive yourself crazy, and in the long run, you're going to burn